What's up, guys? Thank you for joining me for this video, for this reaction. Thank you for checking out the channel. Check out my Patreon if you want, man. You'll be able to see these videos early, I guess. You get early access to most of these videos. We'll be checking out Camptown Drunk Tall Tales, man. This is from a channel called Steven Seagal. Seagull, like the bird, I guess. And I will leave a link in the description, man. Tall tales, man. Tall tales are like lies, right? Like stories that are not true. That's what I understand from the term tall tales. Drunk tall tales, man. Let's get into this. Let's see what this is all about, man.
Well, I'll tell you, nobody believes the rabbi dick sucking thing. That they're giving babies herpes. I tell people that, and they're like, "Shut up, man." I'm like, "It's fucking real.
True, yeah.
It's real."
Coming from you, it's tough to
It's
believe.
true.
I don't know.
You say the phrase "rabbis are sucking children's dicks," and they're supposed to believe you in your Mountain Dew shirt, in your fucking
It's just your
self-made
favorite
cut
fact.
off House of Cards T-shirt.
Yeah. Nah, there's another thing people didn't believe me. You know Coco the gorilla?
Yeah.
So Coco the gorilla, when they would introduce
Coco the gorilla, is that the gorilla that used to hang out with this actor? Jesus, what's the name of this guy? Robin Williams. I think I've seen something like that on the internet. Him talking to this gorilla before the gorilla could do sign language and they could actually talk to each other. Interesting, man. Interesting. It's always interesting when animals actually learn to do shit like that, man. I love this. I love that kind of thing, man. As long as you're careful and realize at the end of the day, this is a fucking wild animal, and if it snaps, too bad for you, I guess. Too bad for you.
new female Coco the gorilla.
Yeah.
So Coco the gorilla, when they would introduce new female researchers to the gorilla, Coco would demand to see their breasts and play with their nipples, and the handlers would be like, "I mean, you got to do what she says. She's an 800-pound gorilla." And so there's multiple women were like sexually assaulted by Coco the gorilla, and I've told numerous people that, and they're like, "That's not true."
Is that
Well,
true
you
for
told
real?
me that dolphin story. I was like, Nick,
What
you're just-
dolphin story?
The thing about that, they were trying to they filled a house like.
Oh,
to
the
look
CIA.
at
Yeah.
That's a
thing.
great story.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't CIA. I looked it up. I
No,
don't know
it
what
was somewhat
some
CIA
government
funded.
thing.
It was like a
definitely-
government thing.
Yeah.
There was government funding, but it was like a.
They cut
it was a
they cut
college or
the
something.
funding when they put the dolphin. Okay, so for the listeners, here's the story. In the 1950s, and that's important because this is after, we won World War II.
Oh yeah.
This is after. There's no reason for any kind of bizarre,
Right.
experiments.
No, we
like
were
this.
riding high. I mean,
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
like,
yeah.
let's fuck around
Well,
with
the
dolphins.
Ruskies were coming out
Yeah.
next.
So this is like the era where there there was that plan to freeze bats and attach fire bombs to them, and that was another plan.
9/11 bats.
Yeah, they're gonna freeze bats and then attach fire bombs to them and drop them so that they would wake up mid-flight and then start spreading fire
That's
everywhere.
hilarious.
Or sorry, that they would nest. They would nest and then explode or some shit. I don't know.
Right, something retarded.
Yeah, so there was this experiment where somebody hypothesized that dolphins were intelligent enough to speak English. And the problem is
Because they have advanced hearing.
yeah,
Like,
they have advanced hearing, and
because
they're
of
also they
echolocation.
have smart. They're
It said that dolphins are really, really, really sharp mentally. Like they're really clever. Like they have high IQs, man. In the animal kingdom, they're probably I don't know, between dolphins and I don't know, orangutans, I think. Some of the most the animals with the highest IQ, man. And yeah, I'm sure we've all heard that, man. I know dolphins' brains are big. I don't know how much of their brains they can actually use, but I know they're big. They're big, close to the size of a human brain. But elephants are pretty sharp too. Elephants have like really, really good memory. I used to watch a lot of Nat Geo, man. I just find animals so fascinating, man. I love them. Elephants are like that. Long memories, they mourn their dead. Orcas or killer whales, they're pretty sharp as well. You know, they're able to like strategize and come up with plans for how they're going to undertake something or do something, you know, how they're going to get food, how they're going to mate. They like gang up and do something very sinister that makes you wonder, like, how the fuck did they come up with that, man? They must have like really they must be really sharp, man. You know, their IQs are high. Yeah. So dolphins are in that conversation, man. I've heard that a million times. Let's continue though.
They're
They're smart.
emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
They
But
rape
the
each
issue
other.
is like, you know, you don't know how to teach a dolphin English. So they thought like the answer was just complete immersion. So they developed this house. It's like a specially designed house where it could be flooded about the waist height. And they put this woman who agreed to, like, you know, be in the house.
She was
with-
a research assistant.
Okay, yeah. So a research assistant, which in those days indistinguishable from magician's assistant. Pretty much the same fucking job. Sometimes you'd be working with graduated cylinders. Sometimes you just get cut in half. So they had this research assistant volunteer to live in this house that's flooded halfway with water with like a dolphin. And they were like, yeah, just talk to the dolphin all the time, and, you know, let us know if he starts speaking. And that was the plan. And so, of course, nothing happened.
Of course.
And
Well, the dolphin's also a young dolphin, so it started going through adolescence.
all right. Well, nothing happens. So what they do next is they're like, all right. And then again, this is the 1950s, and it's like, I'm pretty sure it was attached to the CIA. It might have been an independent study, but there was like CIA money or something involved in it.
Yeah.
And
Just say it was CIA. Who cares?
yeah, it doesn't fucking matter.
This
So
is
they're
fucking CIA.
Just say CIA, man. Makes for a better story, man. Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story, you know? As they say.
CIA, man.
So it's the 50s, so of course they were like, okay, well, we're going to put you on acid. We're going to give you LSD, and then we're going to see what happens. And the fucking, eventually they're both on acid, and the dolphin starts, like, rubbing against the woman's,
This
like,
is where you're
legs.
wrong.
What do you mean?
So the dolphin is like an adolescent, right? So it starts getting horny. This is before they put them on acid.
Okay.
So he starts making a sexual.
No, they put them on acid, and then they started fucking.
No, they didn't fuck. I think she jacked him off.
Yeah, she sucked the dolphin's dick and jacked it off. I mean,
she sucked him off.
So the dolphin was like started getting horny, and started taking a liking to the research assistant.
Of course, she was
So
hot.
at first
She
he'd
had big
like
fat
just
titties.
bite her ankles, and he found out that would piss her off. So then he was like, "All right, you know, I can't go in so aggressive." So he started trying to be sexy with her, and like slowly sliding the side of himself off, like against her leg and stuff,
Uh-huh.
trying to be like real sexy.
did you
about
read
it.
the, like,
Dude, it sounds like they put the woman there to study the dolphin, to understand the dolphin, to observe the dolphin. But what ended up happening was the opposite, man. The roles got reversed. It's as if now the dolphin is the one studying the woman, observing the woman, conditioning the woman. Crazy, man. The human being. A reversal of the roles, man. You know? It's like getting dissected by a frog. You know? Yeah.
erotic novelization of this fucking story.
No, it's true.
It's like a paragraph long. It's like, yeah. they-
Because you told me when you were like probably blackout drunk, I was like, Nick made up the stupidest story about this lady jacking off a dolphin. And then I looked it up and I'm like, holy shit, he's absolutely
So
right.
remember
Okay.
when Andrew Bucket admitted that he was molested
Are
in
we-
junior high?
Are we talking
And then-
about this on the podcast? Okay,
Yeah.
I don't think he admitted that.
Yeah.
I think he was doing
he
a
did
bit.
He did a joke, but
he
it
was
fell
doing
flat.
a bit that fell flat.
He no-sold it, and then we were like, "Did you get molested?" And he's like, "I don't know." And then we didn't talk about it for a year. We just assumed
What was
he had
the
been
bit?
molested.
So we were like,
Yeah.
we were getting high. We were like at my old apartment, we were
Wait,
smoking
a
pot.
bit just in the room, not on stage.
In the
No,
room,
yeah,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
just sitting around
Okay.
We were
talking.
smoking weed, and then he was like,
He's like, "Yeah, it's
Yeah,
weird
I-
how gym teachers are also the school nurse sometimes." And we're like, "That's not true." And he was like, "Well, they would like make you do like a testicular exam every day." And we were like, "Every day? What are
No.
you talking about?"
and then he was
gotta
like,
be
yeah,
a
that's
bit.
that's what Craig told me. My gym teacher, he used to let me call him by his first name.
That's
And then we're
gotta
like,
be a bit.
oh.
He didn't even. Yeah, I mean, he was joking, but the way he told
He
it,
sold it
he
so
was
well.
fucked up. But he's always
Yeah,
fucked up. So,
So yeah, it was after 7
yeah,
p.m.
we were like, "That's not normal, dude. Were you fucking molested?"
No, I
And-
think we changed the subject.
Yeah,
'cause we
yeah.
felt so bad.
Yeah, we just had to change.
Oh
the subject.
shit, really?
Yeah.
Damn, so Bucket might have got molested. Shouts out Andrew Bucket.
No, because he asked him. Adam asked him about it after.
I asked him about it after, and I think he said he was doing a bit.
But how much funnier it would be if he got molested?
Hopefully he did, and we just talked about it on the
No,
podcast.
'cause that's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
No, we were talking about how they used to do scoliosis testing
by
Yeah.
putting a couple
by
thumbs in
like
your ass.
making the nurse would make you bend over in front of her,
Yeah.
and then she'd like look at your spine and see as you bent over, like if it was
And it was
straight or
so
not.
embarrassing if you just had diarrhea in the nurse's face. You just sprayed diarrhea all over the nurse's
Well, my
face.
friend got suspended because he told.
Dude, they're getting off track, man. They're getting off track. I want to hear the dolphin story. I hope they circle back to that, man. That was very interesting. I want to know what actually happened. Whether it's true or not, man. It's a pretty interesting thing.
The nurse, he did like a retarded voice. He goes, "Scoliosis in my butthole." Made no sense.
That's a good bit.
Yeah, it
That's a
was-
classic elementary school
yeah,
bit.
yeah, it was
You know how
pretty-
they had like
pretty
extra
good.
clothes in the nurse's office in case you like shit yourself? Did you know that?
No,
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't know
well
that.
you'd wear PE clothes when
Well,
you shit yourself.
I mean, I remember that they had
didn't have
extra
special
clothes in the
clothes.
nurse's office in elementary school for people that shit themselves.
Mm.
But those had to have been just clothes that someone else had previously
yeah,
shitted.
got
So
bleached.
And then they've cleaned, and then you're just wearing secondhand shitted. You take off shitted clothes to put on other
It
shitted
keeps
clothes.
refreshing itself.
There's this kid we went to second grade with, this kid Eric Ross, who shit his pants, and literally everyone from that second grade, like he got an MD PhD, which meant
Holy shit.
he went to
Lo-
medical school
medical-
for 4 years and then a PhD in science for 4 years, and literally everyone I know, it was like a small private school. I keep in touch with some of them. Are like, "Oh yeah, you mean Eric who shit his fucking pants?" Like no matter how accomplished he is in his life, he'll always be the dude
That's
that
so
shit his
funny.
fucking pants.
Dude, I used to shit myself, man, a lot in school, man. I used to be that kid, but this is when I was like 9 years old, which is probably too old to be shitting yourself, man. I remember just being in class and having to shit, man, and because teachers wouldn't let you leave class to go to the loo, you know. It was weird. They were very weird like that, and it never occurred to me that I could just, say fuck it and just go, So whenever I felt like shitting, man, I would wait for a very long time to the point where I couldn't take it anymore. And that's when I'd be like, fuck it, and decide to go to the toilet, man. And the toilets were really far from class. And I remember because of the distance between the toilets and the class, just midway through, I would shit myself, man. And then I'd start crying, bro. And I'd go to the toilet and just lock myself in there. And, I'd be out of class for a very long time, and guys would come and look for me, like wondering where I went. And I'd be in the toilet just, trying to be as quiet as possible so that none of my friends finds out that I'm actually in there, man. And this happened multiple times, man. It was so fucking bad. And sometimes I would be there for a very long time. The teachers would come and look for me and find me and, get me a bucket of water so that I could wash my clothes and shit. But at that point, it was too late. Everyone knew. And after class, we'd have to walk home as a group, man. And guys would just make fun of me, man. It was fucking horrible, man. It was horrible, man. Horrible. And it used to be just me. Like, I don't remember anyone else shitting themselves that much. It was just me, man. I just couldn't hold it, man. I don't know why. You know, I'd get so scared whenever I had to like go get up and tell the teacher that I have to go to the bathroom, man. That was so nerve-wracking for me back then. But yeah, man, shit myself quite a lot, man. Quite a lot. Um, yeah, yeah, man. This guy, man, is MD, PhD. People still remember him for that. I don't know. I don't know if some guys I went to school with back then, during that time, still remember me for that shit. I don't know. I doubt it. You know, I don't keep in touch with a lot of them. It's been years, man. So lost touch. This was before cell phones. You know. So yeah, whatever, man. Whatever, man. But yeah, man, it sucks being that kid, man, because everyone just picks on you. Um, but now I just look back and laugh, man. I look back at all that and laugh. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. But it was a nightmare then. It was a fucking nightmare then. Damn.
Has they cried about it like a bitch, dude?
Fucking
Well,
dumbass.
so there's this guy Scott that used to. I mean, I think he used to date my sister or my stepsister. I can't remember.
Did he fuck her?
I mean, I'm sure. I don't know.
Nice.
But well, I don't know. I knew him.
Me and Adam high five.
I knew him. We had like a mutual friend circle or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so he was at a party one time, and I wasn't there. But he was at a party, and he like went into the bathroom, and he was all fucking
I love stories like this, man. I love this shit, man. I love it. Yeah.
drunk, and he like locks the door. This is in his house. He like locked, and he like went into the bathroom, and he was all fucking drunk, and he like locks the door. This is in his house. He like locks the door to the bathroom, and people are like pounding on the door and like trying to get him to come out, and he won't come out, and eventually they just knock down the door to the bathroom or whatever, and he's in there, and he's completely naked, and he's ripped off. It's like one of those sliding doors to the shower. He's ripped the door off the shower, and he's using it to cover himself,
Oh
and
my
the
God.
toilet's all backed up because
Yeah, let's continue. The internet is back, man. Hopefully it stays that way.
off. It's like one of those sliding doors to the shower. He's ripped the door off the shower, and he's using it to cover himself.
Oh
And
my
the
God.
toilet's all backed up because he's tried to like flush all his clothes down the toilet because he like
Dude, it's the same situation that I was in when I was in school, man. It's so fucking embarrassing, man. Like, this happened to me multiple times. Whenever I'd shit myself and I'd look myself in the... I remember one time, not one time, multiple times, I would, whenever this would happen to me, I would, you know, because I've shit my pants, right? And my underwear, this was before boxer shorts, before I wore boxer shorts, so it was just the usual underwear, man. I would take that and just throw it away, you know, and throw it into the latrine. I don't know if you guys know latrines where you're from, but it's the pit thing where you have to squat to shit, you know. So I would just take the underwear that had like a fucking just shit in it, man, and just throw that into the fucking pit, the hole, and try as much as I could to clean the shorts, just the shorts. Whether I could find some water and wash them, that's what I would do. And yeah, just throw away the underwear, and I would just go home commando, man. That's how I would do it. But you know, you can't get rid of the smell. It's pretty difficult, so you just smell like shit the entire time, man. I feel this guy, man. I feel this dude, man. And people are fucking assholes in such situations, man. Especially people who have never been in that kind of predicament. They don't understand. Like, if someone shit themselves right now, I wouldn't. If I saw someone who shit themselves and they were embarrassed about it, I don't think I would make fun of them for it, because I've been in a similar situation, bro. I get that it's funny, but it's a fucking nightmare if you're the one who, going through this, man. Yeah, fuck, I feel for this guy, man. It sucks. It really fucking sucks.
like shit himself or whatever, and they were like, "You just go home."
Yeah.
And so like he like destroyed this bathroom, destroyed their
And people don't forget, man. The next day, people will make fun of you, and it's something that will always be brought up whenever you're being a dick, or whenever someone feels like being a dick to you, man. You better not get into an argument with someone because they will bring that shit up, man.
toilet, shit himself, very embarrassing. And then like I don't know, 2 years after that, there was one night where me and like all my friends are hanging out, and Scott's there, and I was there with my friend like Danny, and Danny was trying to like hook up with this girl Alexa, and we were all hanging out, and we were walking around, and Scott was like really hitting it off with Alexa,
Oh, really?
and Danny's
I can see where this is going, man. It's going to bring that shit up, man. I'm telling you.
there, and he's like bummed about it, and we're like walking, and Danny just says to me, he's like, I guess you just have to do it. Hey Scott, remember when you like shit your pants at that party and then fucking like left? And Scott's like, yeah, man, I guess. Yeah, but I just love the way Danny was like,
That's hilarious.
yeah, I guess I have to do
The
it.
nuclear option.
Yeah.
I have to, man. I don't have an option but to do this, man. The final Hail Mary or whatever people call it, man. Yeah. Yep.
What happened? Did Scott? Who
I don't
fucked
remember.
Alexa?
I don't remember. I don't think either of them did. But that
Bummer.
was so funny the way.
Yeah.
I guess I have
Well,
to do it.
no other options. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
just
yeah.
be a human being and not humiliate him. One time,
Yeah, that guy died.
Which one?
Danny,
When he
the
shit
one
his
that did
pants?
it, the one that said not the shit
Oh,
pants.
He
Well-
died of shitting his pants.
No, he died of like an overdose.
Karma.
Like
Oh,
last
the guy,
year.
the mean guy.
He wasn't mean. He was actually a very nice guy. I thought it was funny.
That's hilarious.
I thought it was very funny.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I
And I mean, it's okay because he's dead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that makes up for anything bad you do.
Rest in
life.
peace, dude. 1% of the Patreon
The ultimate equalizer, man.
money is going to go to his family.
Yeah,
That's right.
It's not, but
It might. Mine will.
I'm going to give him 1% of my $0 to.
One time I was at a fucking it was like the year after high school. It was like that summer after a year about to go into college. Or
That
maybe it was the
summer.
summer going into second year college, whatever. And this girl's, my friend Anna's having a big party, and I'm getting so fucking hammered. I'm just like I'm just trying to be cool and like
Yeah.
drink way too much, like chug a whole bottle of liquor. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking good, man. I'm a fucking cool guy, and I completely black out. And all I remember.
Yeah, that's the worst thing, man. Like, I learned that the hard way myself, man. I remember going to a party once. The first time I realized that liquor will really fuck you up. The first time I blacked out, basically. Not the first time. The first time I blacked out, like in a party setting, man. Trying to be cool, man. I didn't have a lot of experience with alcohol at that point. So, I tried it here and there. But I had not overdone it in any occasion yet. Then I go to this party, a lot of chicks. It's cool, it's an amazing party. Then, just trying to be cool, trying to impress some chicks. I don't know whether I was trying to be cool. I wanted people to see me as someone who drinks, because I thought that was cool. I thought that was a cool person to be, man. Then I overdid it, mixing alcohol, drinking everything that was around, man. And yeah, man. I can't remember much. I just know what people were telling me the following day, man. People were telling me stories about, Jesus, just heard some weird shit about shit that I was doing and all that. It's fucking embarrassing, man. And I don't know. That stuck with me up to this day. When I go to a party or some kind of gathering where there's alcohol, I really try to limit myself, man. I really try to limit myself, man. Yeah, you don't want to be that guy at a party. That's just fucking blacked the fuck out, man. You know, you don't want to be the loud guy, just incoherent, you know. You just want that slight buzz to keep you, feeling good and flatty, all that good stuff, but you don't want to be super fucking drunk, man. Learn that the hard way. If you're with your buddies, that's fine, man. With your with your boys, you're hanging out, that's cool. That's cool, but if you're at a party with women and you're looking to meet someone and hit it off and get laid, yeah, no one sleeps with that guy, man. I don't think so, at least. Yeah, don't be that guy, man. At least I will never be that guy. Try not to be, man. Try to limit myself in such situations, man. Yep.
Is like I black out for a while, and I remember like people shaking me awake. I'm laying down on her deck smoking a blunt that I don't know where it came from, and I'm holding a Pop-Tart in my hand, and they're like, "Stop, did you shit and throw up all over the bathroom?" And I was like, "No, it wasn't fucking me." And I'm holding up a strawberry Pop-Tart. There was a trail of Pop-Tart from the bathroom to the deck.
Wait, you're eating while you're shitting?
I don't fucking know.
That's so funny.
I just know that I was like, no, it wasn't me. And there's a like cartoon trail of Pop-Tart to this fucking deck,
So
and I
good.
still denied it. And then I just threw, and then I just woke up in, and then all I remember is waking up in my fucking parents' house in jorts, no underwear. And then Anna found my underwear was in her neighbor's tree, covered in throw up. I just thrown it off her fucking deck.
Yeah, I've never shit myself. I've definitely thrown up all over myself
Yeah.
numerous times while drunk, but I've never shit myself.
Yeah, dude.
I've shit
And not only
myself
did I do
plenty.
that, but when in her bathroom, I was holding on to the shower or something,
Yeah.
and like grabbed the pipe, and the only reason they even saw the bathroom is because her fucking downstairs started flooding because I fucking ripped a pipe out of the wall, and I ripped
Oh
the
my
shower
God.
curtain, and I was just laying on her fucking deck.
I did that in my mom's apartment when I was like 15.
Shouts out to
I was
Anna.
like all fucking like drunk or whatever, and like tried to take a shower and just trashed the bathroom. Just ripped the fucking. It was like the shower curtain rod was one of the ones that attaches to the wall. I just ripped all the drywall out, just destroyed, knocked all this shit over. She was like, "Were you drunk?" And I was like, "No." I just had trouble getting into the shower.
I just do that for fun. I just destroyed the house because I felt like it, bitch. Get off my fucking back.
I have ADD, mom.
I have ADHD. I'm fucking. The school system says you're not allowed to be mean to me. I don't have to do homework. They put me in a special class for people who don't have to do homework because we have potential. I'm in a special potential class for kids that don't understand how to read.
Yeah, this was so good, man. I love stories like this, man. I love stories like this. I've shit myself plenty in my life, man. As a kid, yeah. As an adult, not so much. But I shit myself enough as a kid, for my whole life, man. Like, I think I did enough, man. I did enough, man. Enough shitting on myself as a kid. I hope that chapter is closed, man. The drinking stuff, shit. Just drinking and acting a fool and waking up the next day and remembering what you did and just being so fucking embarrassed, man. I remember doing it at a family reunion, man. That was probably the most embarrassing, um, moment of my life, man. The next day waking up and just seeing people who've never seen you drink, people who didn't know you drank, just looking at you funny. Some people have actually never looked at me the same ever since, but fuck them. Yeah. got blackout drunk at a family reunion, man, and it's not a unique thing. A lot of people have done that, but changed the way a lot of people look at me, man. It did. It did. I love stories like this, man. I love stories like this. These happy stories though, because some get really fucking dark and sad. Those are not so good, but some light-hearted ones like this, throwing up, shitting yourself, saying some crazy shit. These are funny. I like these, man. I do like these. Yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I really enjoyed it myself. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.